Boy, oh boy, Carlos Tavares is about to cash in a massive, massive way to the tune of $128 million. And then even when he's not the CEO, he's still going to have influence. This sucks all the way around. What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. So I told you guys when I was breaking the story about this day before yesterday or whatever, I think I talked about it, that the board of directors is going through like some of the final processes with an executive from BMW, either past or present, to become the next CEO at Stellantis, right? And we talked about the stuff that was going on with Tim Kuniskis before and how, I can understand why other CEOs might not want to take that job, because if the board's not willing to work with you and you can't kind of do things, make the company or push the company in the way that you think is going to be profitable, then why deal with that job? It makes zero sense, right? So, sources that I've talked to today said that it looks like Carlos Tavares is going to get $128 million golden parachute, so to speak. It's not even a golden parachute. It's a severance package, or a thank you for doing this awesome job and destroying all of our brands. And now please also take a seat on our board of directors. Really? You systematically let this dude destroy the company, and now you're going to put him on the board? You can't make this shit up. Now, I know a lot of people are going to say, well, isn't he involved with Ferrari? And, it's not so much of him being on the board. It's the fact that he would still have that asinine influence for the way that he ran the company as a member of the board as he was the CEO. You don't want that. Not to mention, you're hurting so bad financially and losing profit over and over, month after month after month, quarter after quarter after quarter. And you jumping $250 million into friggin' basically a drone company, right? And now you want to drop another basically $130 million into an outgoing CEO who systematically lost 50% of the value of the company. Make it make sense. Now, if you're like, I get it. If it's more like, hey, we're just going to give you some money, please go the F away. That's different, because it's not that situation. Here's a bunch of money, have a seat on the board, and you get to have influence over the next person we pick. So we make sure that we don't pick somebody that will undo all the Mickey Mouse BS that you've done to Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Every time I get a glimmer of hope, a small one, just a little bit of hope that possibly things could get better for Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, they don't. And at this point, I know a lot of other people have already given up. I'm watching videos on Instagram, people trading in their scats, they're buying Toyota Tacomas. How do you go from a 392 wide body to a Tacoma, man? But I get it. I can understand people's frustration with Dodge and Chrysler and, Jeep, Ram. I get it. And unfortunately, I think I have to come to the realization too that it's just not going to get any better. Maybe, just maybe, depending on how this election goes and depending on what happens with CAFE standards, maybe it could change. But at this point, I give up. I don't think there's going to be, even if they do bring in this executive from BMW, there's nothing for me to be excited about at Dodge anymore. And it's sad to say that. And I just can't believe this company. If you're a shareholder, if you still have a bunch of money on the line, hoping this company is going to turn around, I just want to say right now, you're stupid. Because the way this company, they have like austerity measures. Like they're literally in doghouse mode, right? Whatever they want to call it, doghouse measures, where they're like not paying suppliers, limiting cash burn, all this other crap. But because you think you have the next executive that you want to put a package together to get Carlos out early. You want to give him $128 million. You just paid him $40 million for what? You gave him a $40 million bonus for what? For destroying the company? Costing shareholders 50% of the value? The math ain't mathin' for me. It doesn't make sense. But I digress. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section down below. How do you feel about it? I think them spending 120 something. I know some people will be like, well, thank God, at least they're getting rid of Carlos. I hear you. But for $100 and something million? Nah, I ain't co-signing that. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Stay tuned. We got some SEMA content. You know I'm going to the Mopar booth, right? You know I'm going straight in. I want to see all the shits. I got to go in. I want to see the EV. You're going to try to make the EV look cooler with a wide body kit or what? I don't. Sad. Anyways, till next time. Oh, R.I.P. Quincy Jones, by the way. Till next time, thank you guys very much for watching. I truly appreciate it. And as always, stay petty, my friends.